Hi there and welcome. I'm Jason and this is Salvia apiana compacta. This is also known as the white compact sage or the compact white sage. It is a smaller, more compact variety than your standard white sage. They are both Salvia apiana, both in the same genus and species. It's just one has a smaller, more compact growth habit, and that's this compact variety here. I actually have both of these. So I brought a cutting from the standard Salvia apiana so you can see the difference. But this is the whorl. It's just, the leaves. They're the same leaves. It's just, it's a larger whorl of leaves on a longer stem. And then here's the compact variety. As you can see, they're more compact. Hence the name, the compact white sage. But yeah, this is really great for incorporating into groupings and clusterings or mass plantings. If you need a smaller, more compact variety of white sage, this is your plant. It's pretty much the same in every other respect as, to the white sage. You can still harvest the foliage of this plant for smudge sticks. You can snap a leaf off, add it to some hot water, add some honey, have a cup of white sage tea. This is loved by a lot of our native wildlife here in California because this plant is native to here in California. So it's loved by bees, butterflies, hummingbirds. It is very, very deer and gopher resistant. I've dealt with deer and gophers the past year, and they don't mess with the roots below ground and they don't mess with the foliage above ground. It's a pretty awesome plant in that respect. The white, more gray, sagey green gray foliage. It actually makes it a lovely addition to the moon garden, reflecting the moonlight back up in the air. As far as the blooms, this plant blooms late spring to early to mid-summer. And they're white flower spikes, with a tinge of like a light purple to the white flowers. So they're very, very pretty. Those are followed by seed. You can harvest the seed by placing a bag over the spent flower spike and then cutting it and then turning it right side up and then hanging it in a dark, dry, cool place for about a month. And then shake the bag. The seeds will fall to the bottom of the bag. You have seeds. The seeds are ready to sow in early spring. That's also when you take cuttings of this. If you wanted to do that, you'd want to take semi-hardwood cuttings in the early spring. As far as the care requirements, this plant wants full sun to sun, so it wants lots of sunlight. As far as the watering requirements, it's super drought tolerant. It's from here in California, so it's used to really, really dry, arid locations where it's native to. As far as the soil, it's very adaptable to the pH of the soil. You can grow this in either acidic, neutral, or alkaline soil. As far as the type of soil, you want well-draining soil. I'd recommend loam soil or sandy soil. If you have clay soil, this plant may struggle in that. So, if you really wanted to try it out, really amend that clay soil and then make sure that your plant's like on a slope or incline where the water drains away from the base. As far as fertilizer goes, all you need is a mulch in the fall, and you could probably even get away without doing that. It doesn't really need fertilizer. All the nutrients this plant needs are in the soil already. So if you did want to add a mulch, that's always beneficial to any of your garden plants. Just make sure that you don't mulch over the crown, in other words, the base of your plant. Just, mulch around the, outside of it, and do that in the fall. As far as history, this plant has a lot of history and ethnobotany that in California with our original natives from California. This is a medicinal plant. It's a lovely plant. It smells lovely. If you pinch the leaves, they smell just like your standard Salvia apiana. But yeah, a pretty awesome plant to have. If there's any questions that you have about this plant once again is called Salvia apiana compacta, also known as the compact white sage. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed and you'd like updates on my newest videos, please click that link below to subscribe. And yeah, my name is Jason. Thanks so much for hanging out.